DNA evidence has led to the release of more than 40 people in Texas in the last decade. According to the Texas Innocence Project, 84% of those people were wrongfully convicted, largely because of incorrect eyewitness identifications. But a new law is aimed at keeping innocent people out of prison.
It was like hell.
In 1980, Cornelius Dupree was sent to prison for 75 years for a rape he didn't commit.
You just had to come to a point to where, you know, this is your life until, you know, till freedom set you free.
Eyewitness testimony from the victim was the only evidence against him.
It was like I was living a dream. It was like, this is not real.
Dupree served 30 years of his sentence before the Texas Innocence Project used DNA evidence to prove he did not commit the crime.
There's really nothing more basic in our system than making sure that the person that you're putting in prison is the right person.
Representative Pete Gallego is a former West Texas prosecutor who is sponsoring a bill that would require law enforcement agencies to change the way they do photo lineups.
The idea perhaps that, you know, the person who's the lead investigator should not be the person organizing the lineup.
The new law would not allow the person giving the lineup to know who the suspect is. Right now, most law enforcement agencies in Texas, 88% of them, have no policy when it comes to photo lineups. The Innocence Project, who is supporting Gallego's bill, says that is leading to wrongful convictions.
Our memories are not like cameras. Eyewitness testimony is trace evidence, so like all trace evidence, it can be contaminated if it's not gathered properly.
You have to have some objectivity to the system, and that's what we're attempting to build in.
Dupree walked out of prison when his conviction was overturned in July 2010. The Innocence Project estimates there are between 2,000 and 3,000 people in Texas prisons just like him. The Criminal Jurisprudence Committee will hear testimony from several exonerees, including Mr. Dupree, tomorrow morning. There is another bill sponsored by Representative Gallego aimed at eliminating wrongful convictions. That would require all law enforcement agencies record interrogations that involve suspects in violent crimes. Similar bills died in the House during the last legislative session.